Ты крошка картошка.
Нет, ты крошка.
Нет, ты.
Ты крошка картошка.
Нет, ты крошка.
Это ты крошка картошка.
Ты крошка.
Ты картошка.
Ты. Картошка.
I'll never be over this.
Да-да-да.
Да. Ambitious recorder, man. Good.
I think it.
I'll just put it on my. And we have some milk. Chocolate oat milk.
Не молоко.
Yeah. Не молоко.
Не молоко.
It's so good. You
It's
like
very
it?
good.
Okay. Hello. I'm going Tumblr now. You read it, sir.
Hello, Simon and Aaron. Thank you for your beautiful aesthetic videos. Do you have any advice for ace living and dating? I recently realized I'm ace and you two give me hope, so thank you.
Just don't give up. There are people like you out there. There's no representation, so it feels like it's just you and no one else is the same way as you are. So it's impossible to find a person to be in a relationship with all the understanding and love. Before I met Aaron, I was kind of facing this future with 10 cats and
Likewise, absolutely.
loneliness. Absolutely unlovable, special snowflake.
Yeah, I had given up any sort of future that involved another person because I was like, probably would never find anybody.
Yeah, and it's not true. So we're gonna be your representation. Presentation right here. Presentation nation. And so good represent. Just don't give up. You'll find someone who will accept you and love you just the way you are. And it's gonna be awesome. Where did you get your black glasses from, Simon? I love.
Which ones?
I think they're over here.
These ones?
Yeah. I don't know if you mean these ones or not. Maybe not these ones. I don't know. But these ones are from a Vienna supermarket in Vienna for €5.
Wasn't it like Spar or something?
Also, one of the screws is coming out, and they're very wonky right now. But it's cool. Also, Aaron just got new glasses in Moscow.
I did.
Show them.
I don't know where they are.
I know where they are. Over there. Aaron!
Are you ripe?
I'm ripe.
Okay. Simon helped me make them all custom and stuff because nobody there spoke English, and they helped me pick them out and
They're
explain
really
what I wanted.
They're so cute.
Put my ass over here.
Put my ass over there.
Ooh, refresh, yeah.
Refreshed.
My Morocco.
The next question is, how are you both so adorable? What's your guys' patronuses?
Okay, what's our patronus?
My patronus is a giant orca, and patronus is a real size of an animal. So my patronus is huge, even though I'm a small boy.
Too big of a boy is what you are.
And too big of a boy is what I am.
My patronus is a brown owl.
The owls are cute. Like.
I always thought my patronus would be like a giraffe or an ostrich, something like long and awkward looking.
But it's actually small and fluffy.
It was very small and fluffy.
With huge eyes.
Yeah.
Did any of you watch Love, Simon? And what do you think if you did?
I watched it. I saw it in cinemas. And I went and I bought tickets for like a weeknight at like 11 p.m. so no one would be in my theater. And then right as the film was starting, like 20 college kids just like very drunkenly entered my theater. And I was not pleased. But the film was good.
Did you feel like it was representation that was lacking somewhere?
Yeah. Some elements of like the plot that is unrelatable to me because I didn't have that type of high school experience that is represented, but a lot of people do have that type of high school experience, and so I feel like for a large majority of a minority, does that make sense? It's super nice to see that on screen and in media.
I did not like the book personally.
I didn't read the book, but
because none of the characters felt very relatable to me, and also the American high school experience is not something I've ever had. But I've heard very, very good reviews of the movie.
Yeah.
And I think I would really love to see the movie. Tell us your love story. How long did you talk for online first? Who asked who went out? Etc. We met on Tumblr.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago. And
it's because I saw you posted something, you're brand new, and it was your teddy. It was like the first thing you posted, and I was like, wow. Attractive person alert. Also, your camera quality is really good and your gift quality is really good. I'm intimidated by you and I want to be your friend so that we can do something together.
And neither of us is into small talk.
Yeah.
So sometimes when people message me and they're like, hi, how are you? And I never know what to say, and I never know if like I'm oversharing by saying how I really am, or if all they want to hear is like, how are you? So to some people our conversation would seem weird, I think, because we started talking about space and dinosaurs.
We like dove right into like
very
lengthy, in-depth conversations about kind of anything and everything.
Yeah. We wrote each other novels. A novel a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
And then after a second we were like, do you want to maybe go into WhatsApp or like Snapchat or something? I was like, I don't have Snapchat, but I'm willing to do this.
Yeah.
And then we had like 3 open conversations every day in 3 different apps.
Yeah, that's true. That was a little overwhelming. We did that for a bit. Yeah.
And then we talked so much to each other that when we didn't talk to each other, it felt weird. And then one day, I was like, I want to see them. Maybe I can get an American visa. I don't know. I've been rejected an American visa before. And then left me with a bit of a trauma because I was a child. I was very small. And
You were very small.
I was very small.
Still are very small.
Small salmon. Simon the salmon. Very small salmon. And I was a small fish, and I was very sure that I'm gonna get the visa because I didn't understand how it all worked. I was going to see my sister in her some kind of lawyer contest performance in Washington, and she had an invite for me as well from the university, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm smart, independent, and very good boy, and I'm gonna get it. And then I come in and I put all my papers up, and the lady, she looks at them, she asks me one question, which is, what is the purpose of your visit? And I say, oh, my sister, she's part of this contest, and I'm gonna go see her and support her. And she says, denied. And I say, what? Sorry? And she says, denied, go away. And she's like, I'm not gonna explain this to you. It's not my responsibility to explain to you the reason why I've been denied a visa. So I had a bit of a trauma, and I was talking to my friend, and she was like, well, it was like 3 years ago, you can try again. And I was like, oh yeah, but it's also pretty expensive to try, so I'm not sure. She's like, you'll earn the money back, but if you can go and see them, then do it. That's like beyond money and stress and trauma. And I was like, you're right. So I went, and they gave me a visa to see my boy. And so we met in New York.
And we met, I think 3, maybe 2.5 months after we started talking online.
Yeah.
So it was very soon that we met in person.
I don't know how soon. I never know how other people get into relationships and do their own thing.
Right.
So I'm never like, what time is it good to meet?
I feel like in the timeline it was very like speedy. But for our timeline, perfect.
I was worried it wouldn't work out in real life because sometimes you're very good on the internet and then suddenly in real life you're like awkward and don't know how to like approach the person or like be comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Because we're both introverts and we're both very like we're not too good with people.
Yeah.
Neither one of us. So I was like, what if they need space? What if I need space? What if we just don't click? And then I arrived in New York and I grabbed them by the hand.
Of which mine was shaking very much.
So I grabbed them by the hand.
So basically we had a 10-day long date that we didn't call a date until like day 8 or 9. We were like, are we dating? And we were kind of like, yeah, I think we're dating.
I think we're dating.
I think we're dating.
Do you think we're dating?
Yeah, I think we're dating.
I think maybe we're dating. Also, my mom just called me.
Yeah.
So.
So.
Anyway, next.
Is there any chance you two are planning on doing more with the 1899 boyfriends anytime soon? You guys have seriously made them one of my all-time fave ships. You embody the character so well. Yeah, apparently it's me that I'm the one that's keeping it from happening because I haven't filmed my part yet. But there's another installment coming soon. It only soon.
I had mine recorded about a year ago.
Right.
And the next one after this one, because this one was pre-recorded a while ago, I can't really, like, to me, the contact lens I have for Grindelwald is very essential for me to be in character because it makes me feel slightly like, slightly evil or something. And I can't wear contact lenses for now because I just had like an eye surgery, and she was like, well, you can't for at least a year, and I'll make it half a year at least. And then
I say all in favor of voting for Grindelwald to have an eye patch, say aye. So we'll see. We might be able to work something out.
Of Grindelwald and Dumbledore coming right up.
He seems like an eye patch kind of guy.
I am an eye patch kind of guy.
Yeah, that's true. You also seem like an eye patch kind of guy. That would be hot.
So you can wait for something, but like,
yeah.
Hey! Hope you're having a lovely day. What are some of your hobbies? My hobbies are computer games. BioWare is my favorite. So my favorite games are Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and Saints Row.
Sounds pretty gay.
That's pretty. And I also love photography, even though I'm not sure if it's a hobby of like an actual like passion or whatever. But it's still a hobby. And I love doodling. I also love going to cinemas to watch movies, but I think that's everyone.
Yeah. Well, not everybody. I also enjoy cinemas and going to see movies. I enjoy doodling and noodling around on mostly just guitar, ukulele, sometimes piano. I don't really noodle around on my cello anymore, but
it's funny, when I say doodle, I mean doodle as in drawing.
Yeah, and I say
noodle,
I mean like music-wise. I really like to learn the dances of popular and formerly popular like music videos.
And
so like boy bands, like a lot of BTS, like NSYNC, there's a lot of that. I just like to like mimic them and learn the dances, and just dance in general I like as a hobby.
We'll need to put in a tiny clip.
Oh, okay. Let's see if that's approved by the studio.
So like dance is music mostly for you, and more like visual arts for me.
Yeah.
And I cannot craft. Erin can craft. I cannot craft even if my life depended on it.
You can.
No.
Yes, you can.
I can't even cut a straight line. Too gay.
That's too gay. Which color do you two prefer, blue or yellow?
I would say right now it's yellow, but not like pissy yellow, more more like mangoish yellow or like darker yellow.
Yeah.
And I love a combination of blue, yellow, and red as primary colors right now, as does every hipster kid, because that's
the aesthetic. That's the look.
That's the law. every color can be really good. I love colors. Colors are great. I'm
Colors are
wearing
good.
all black, but
Yeah. You got some colors in there. You got some yellow and blue. I think it depends on the shade of yellow and the shade of blue. I really like very specific shades of blue,
I agree.
but I dislike a lot of specific shades of yellow.
Me
So
too.
probably overall, I like blue better.
yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Don't know.
What do you think of John Mulaney? I've spent the past 2 hours rewatching some of his stand-up and comedy sketches, so I gotta ask. I am a fan of John Mulaney's comedy. I'm a fan of SNL, and so I feel like his humor carries through, and both of the things he wrote for SNL as well as the things that he does for his stand-up, obviously. But I think his humor is very limited in terms of audience and demographic to like American people in a lot of ways. Just like a lot of the experiences that he talks about and that are relatable to like a very specific type of cultural and experiential understanding. I don't know.
I've not seen a lot of John Mulaney. From what I did see, I did not find him funny. Maybe I like in a span of 15 minutes I've seen of the show, I maybe found like one joke funny. I think I should give him another try because everyone loves him so much. But yeah, again, sometimes comedy gotta be relatable to like be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that's not the case. My favorite stand-up comedian is not someone everyone loves either, Simon Amstel. And he's not relatable to like the majority of people. He talks about gay stuff. He talks about anxiety, loneliness. That's relatable,
Yeah.
but not to all of the people.
Yeah. And he's a very like specific sense of humor. I feel like he's very dry and very,
very
British kind of sense of humor.
Yeah, he's very British. I like British stand-up comedians a lot. And also, is Tim Minchin from Australia? I think so. So Australian and British stand-up comedians are.
See? Yeah, no, I think he is.
I'm gonna finish his stand-up on Netflix and see what I think.
Yeah.
John Mulaney, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out.
You wanna watch it?
We should have thought something indecent. We were fully clothed.
We were both full. Yes, there were clothes on.
We're always fully clothed. For
Yeah.
your information.
Yes, I've never actually been naked. in
I've
my
never
life.
seen my body.
No, that's true.